Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space and to this big pile of stuff that I have. Well, this is the project for October. I have been going through and trying to clean out some things and straighten up some things, and I have had this project tucked into a bin for ages. A couple of years at least, probably longer. I wanted to try to use this Einstein's Bagel Box, and I had an idea to maybe make it into either an ephemera holder or just kind of a funky journal. So for October, my theme is out of the box. So I'm going to be trying to get items that I have stashed in boxes, bins, bags, whatever, and actually do something with them. So as you can see, I have everything from other bags to packing material, Amazon envelope, which I love to use those, a couple of paper bags from Simon Says Stamp, some envelopes, a plastic bag from the post office. This is a plastic bag from I don't know what, but it has the coolest texture to it. So anyway, some other envelopes. I've got some gel prints that I have made and stashed away, and of course forgotten what I had done with them. So I've got those to draw from. I've got some tags. I've got some wine labels. I've got some junk mail. So yes, lots and lots of stuff to create with. So let's try to tame a little bit of this. I have a lot of bags that I saved. I think I was planning to use those for pockets. Obviously not everything is going to fit into this single Einstein's box, but I have more, so we can if the mood strikes, we can move that direction. So let's see. So I also have these Einstein bags. There's napkins in it. What does this one have in it? This one has a plastic knife in case I need to spread something. Two plastic knives. Ooh. Crinkle, crinkle. Sorry for the loud noise. Some more junk mail, envelopes and whatnot. Some smaller bags. What's this one got in it? More smaller bags. Ooh, and some kind of fun tissue paper. I have all kinds of stuff, so there ought to be something in here that'll inspire me and hopefully not drive you completely crazy. Some tissue paper, another envelope, candy wrapper. So got lots of stuff to draw from. Some more bags. Packaging, mail from theater promotion. Okay, so let's put the big things here behind me on the floor. And let's take a look at this. And this is the box. This is as far as I got with it. I flattened it out, and I think I glued the bottom shut so that these can also be pockets. And that's a flap that I can put another pocket on. There's a pocket in the front. So the challenge with this is going to be, obviously it's not square. Well, there's many challenges. The first one that I'm going to look at is that it's not square and it has a very small spine, if you will. So let's see. I don't know how many things we're actually going to get to fit inside there. If I do that, can I alter the spine? Maybe. Let's see. I think I was planning to use some elastic cord to hold things in. I've got it stashed in that pocket. Let me Let me grab another one that I haven't glued together and see if we can alter that spine on one that's not glued shut. What I may do is cut it open. Let's see, can I get over there now with all the stuff on the floor? All right, talk amongst yourself for just a second. Reach over and get these. Okay. I think they're all the same. So this is the box when it is just flattened and not glued, so it could open back up. And I just folded that one in half. But what happens if we try to cut it open? I'm going to cut it open here. That's okay. I have more. If this was not a good plan, we will work something else out. Just got to cut along this. Oops. There we go. And this does have flaps in the bottom. Let's see. Do we want to keep those? Let's see. Detach these from each other and then they just become flaps instead of. This is much too large of a project for the space that I have here in front of me. So I apologize now. This is a bit chaotic. Okay, let's see. Thinking. Okay. Let's see. I should have broken it there, because that's where it's just glued. Okay. Well, let's see. Do I have where's my opener? I can. There we go. So now I have two new pieces that I could put together with like a fabric spine to give us a bit more room. Let's see. Okay. Fold this down. Let's see, do I want to keep it or do I want to trim it off? Well, let's see. Let's cut this along here. And cut this one roughly the same distance. Guesstimating there. And then let me just snip that off. Let me snip this one off. The reason I'm hesitant to cut those off is because the box itself is not really heavy, but if I use these, that strengthens that does strengthen the main part of the, which would be the cover, I guess. Okay, so we have this one. Well, I may have taken on a challenge. It's a little bit too big for me. Let's see. So we have same thing on this side. See? When you double it up, it is pretty good. It is a pretty good thickness for cardboard, and it does not want to stay where I want to put it. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, how do I not have any clothespins up here? Wow. Let me see if I can tuck it under there. There we go. That'll stop flopping open. And so I'll do the same kind of little trim on this side. On this side. Oh, yes. Choose this really hard project on a day when I don't really have a lot of hand-eye coordination. Let's see, I want this. That can go up front. Okay. Well, there's a start to a cover. So I could straighten these out like this. Make this a straight fold over, and then that would give us more room inside. Okay, I'm going to put this to side for a minute and talk about some of the other things, since I'm still noodling about that. Where did I put the original one that I had? So we can kind of keep the size in mind. Ooh, I'm going to move those knives because that rattling is a lot. Is a lot. Okay. So these little bags do fit inside. They're a little bit too tall, so I may cut those down and fold them over. But those could hinge together. Yeah. So I think some of these will be used for pockets. Let's see what else over here. I have these little. I love the color, but they are just made of tissue paper, so they are kind of thin, and of course they got smashed because they were in my bin for eternity. So I'm going to take these and put them in this bag. We have things like a prescription bag, which would also be really good in here. A lot of the things I have are really tall, so they may end up getting saved for a taller piece, but we could most definitely use envelopes for pockets. And let's see what else is in the pile. To be careful with my junk mail, or some of my empty envelopes, because they have my address on them. So we have more of these. We have tags. These things probably would be better to decorate with. Well, I think this is basically what I'm going to start with for this, and I will go back and work out the cover so that we'll have a larger spine. And I think I will do, oh, do I want to do a fabric spine? If I do a fabric spine, it has lots of movement, lots of adjustment for thickness, but then it will also have a lot more movement. And I don't know if I really want that in this particular thing. Well, let's see. So I've already got this. I folded those inside. Yeah, these are nice. This is nice and sturdy cover. It just isn't going to hold a lot of stuff. So this doesn't really have to be an ephemera holder, even though that was my original plan. I can put some of the bags in. Let's see how to do that because the spine is not straight. So I put those in, they're going to be at an angle unless I compensate for that when I hinge them together. So let's see. I have set myself quite the challenge. No wonder this has been sitting in my stuff for so long. Well, you know what? I'm going to use this for the cover, but I think what I will do is do a hidden spine with some bags and some other stuff for the inside. And then that way, when I hinge them together, I can compensate for the angle, I think. But that will be the next installment of out of the box bin or bag for October. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, please. I would love to get your feedback on what you think of this idea. Although I think I'm going to go ahead and work on it after I stop this video so I don't lose my train of thought. But I would love to hear from you. So I will say thank you for joining me today. I hope you will join me again in the future. And for now, I will say bye-bye.